Yo, go all in here still. Do you see me? I'm over here trying to do some computer shit so I can get some music in my chat. Available. Rookie player. That I got more wins than you. Documented. Say what? Oh, we already took care of Seaman, man. No turn. Start running, little nigga. Loading up right now. You want competitive regular? Huh? Ooh. Oh my. Looking for your name right now. Watch it, because there's a delay in it. Don't see nothing. No real time here. But if you was watching it, you see that I sent you an invite. Okay. Let's go. We rolling. We rolling. What TV up?
The big left foot of Sebastian Janikowski ready to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed out hard there. He was ready for that running play. From the 25 on second down, Rodgers.
He got off that guy.
It's Vernon Davis.
Good shit.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a
I don't know how he got off of there.
All the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Vernon Davis, 75 yards. And the Chiefs are going to take a first quarter lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Now this will make it into the end zone, and Hill will opt for the touchback. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He was less than that. Yeah, he found something.
Throwing is Rodgers. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
I think the good offensive coordinators in the league now are looking at the fullback position and finding the right guys to hide in that spot and increase their passing game, as we just saw there. How about the run after catch? Racked him.
Well, yeah, whether it's a true fullback, a tight end you put in the fullback spot, you know they're going to be tough to bring down if you can get them the football in the passing game. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 24-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 24. Now it's Rodgers. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
I have no crystal ball up here. I can't truly see into the future. But if they don't start getting some pressure on him, make him move around a little bit and do something with the receivers, change up their timing, they're just going to get shredded as we've seen so far. Right now, they're off to a blazing start.
Yeah, and you are right. He looks way too comfortable back there in the pocket.
Yeah, there should be a pillow back there
For
for
real?
him, all right? As a defensive guy, they've got to dump him on his backside a few times, shake things up.
Yeah, they're going to need an in-drive adjustment here on this first series.
Ain't got you some more tricks, I see.
Rodgers now to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley, and he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very...
Take this one in for a touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown.
Get it.
And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
They're doing a lot of things too.
For good reason, quarterbacks
The
want to get
dive
the
and
ball
catch
to the
shit
perimeter
you
to
do.
the wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Route. It's just the route he
Sebastian
ran.
Janikowski on for the PAT. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Rodgers.
Oh, come on. That should have been a pick. I don't know why this game do that all the time, man.
And it's 3rd down.
That's crazy, though.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Rodgers. That one complete to Hill. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 7, and the Chiefs are going to get a fresh set of downs. These two teams all tied after 1. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. This is Barkley. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after picking up only a yard.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Gets this one to him. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 2
Good
yards
shit, y'all.
on the
Good
carry
shit.
there.
Let's
It'll
go.
be 2nd down.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Oh, no. No pass interference.
They were looking for Johnson.
Came right off of that dude, tried to dive for it.
To third down.
To this point,
and I'm standing right there where the pass was
they
going.
They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
That was good defense, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Good defense. Yeah, I seen it. Yeah, I seen it. Good defense.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
They gotta be playing dirty, bro.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down.
Do you wanna ride? Backseat of a caddy.
Here's Rodgers.
Seen that too. Couldn't get over there.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
You get one play to get you up, get you up the field, and then you be right back to your little running shit.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still.
I'm just saying, I know what you be doing.
Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that.
To stop your little one play to get you up the field. You know, you ain't got
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. To throw is Rodgers. Dancing to his left.
Oh no! Come on, that was bullshit. That was bullshit.
There to make the grab. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to him.
And you remember the good old days when the 49ers were riding roughshod in the league? They used their fullback all the time.
Okay.
Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, those guys were terrific at running these types of plays.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Right back to Sanders on first down.
Go, Barry. Let's go.
Taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning.
Keep grinding.
A reminder, coming up at halftime. Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there, and now it's 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And the 42-year-old veteran's kick is up and good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time.
What's up, Super? My day is going good. How's your day
By
going?
the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
Not the
way.
tie.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Man, one of my arch rivals trying to get this win, and I got him on the record, but you know how it go.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score.
Okay,
when given
that's
the
what's up.
opportunity.
We got 95 overall team over here. We doing big things. We trying to get it going, get it crack-a-lacking, as
Play
they
has
say.
him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
What's your team looking like over there, Super?
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
All right. Thank you for the follow, Supra. Appreciate you. Over here listening to a little bit of Christmas music. Trying to win this game. You know how it go.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
All right, just watch the Tyreek, y'all.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense.
Thank you,
here in the
Super.
first
I
half.
really appreciate
After
that. I'm trying.
possession, now they know that they can
so much
compete with
trying.
this offense.
Trying to get my viewers up. That's the only thing holding me up from affiliate right now.
And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the
I'm also
at the 6-yard
streaming
line.
on Facebook and YouTube. Facebook and YouTube is Big Tuck 313.
Team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
The offense back out there at the line, ready
This
for
guy
the
got
next
me in
drive.
the red
Likely
zone.
time for just one final play, and then it'll
Good,
be off to
not
the locker
good.
room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
So a 4-point game here as we get set to resume
Got a
action
little
in this
Christmas
third
music
quarter
going on
play.
in the background.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Feel Christmassy today.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Are you done with all your Christmas shopping yet?
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And going deep for Hill. Oh, this is
Let's
taken
go.
in. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
You ain't know nothing.
Give him 30 yards there.
So when's the best time to take the big shots downfield? When you think a defense least
rival talking
expects it, I
trash
think
to
the
me over
first
here at the
play of
party.
the third quarter qualifies. They came right out firing. That's how you send a message to start the second half of a game.
Now this one complete downfield on the outside. And not before getting this inside the 30. 26 big yards on
Everybody
that
come
one.
get
It's
some
another
water.
first down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. To throw, it's Rodgers.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Rodgers gonna throw.
Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They'll try and run forward.
That's what I'm talking about, Barkley.
For a touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And his guys are going to retake the lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. And wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because
Damn,
some
my man
teams
moved
script
out the
to
way.
start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They'll run on first down. It's George, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here. 13 yards remaining on second down. Working from the gun, Rodgers.
Give me that.
Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. It would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's third down.
Yeah, you one right there, boy. They gave you one right there, man.
Throwing now is Rodgers.
Ooh, what a pick, baby! What a pick! Let's go! Let's go!
There's no question who they're going to look to on
Let's
third and long,
go!
but you can bet this
It's called
defense knows
football,
that
not
as well, so they're getting blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
Yeah, whatever. You should hear this dude over here in the party.
Get this run game going. This is Barkley, and they're able to get this one across the 35.
You get favor all the time, though.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Every game we play, you get a fluke playoff. You know this, man.
Run with Barkley. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a
walk
nice
him out,
run.
walk him
And
down,
a lot of
walk
times
him
you
down.
think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit.
Gonna go inside. Come outside, we go inside.
Easily blocked and turn to the side. Second and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Listen to him. See, you hear that boy? You hear that boy?
So now first and 10 in Chiefs.
We're gonna keep him on your lawn, little
at
nigga.
the 49-yard line. They'll run. It's Sanders. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. A gain of 3, second down. Here's Rodgers to throw.
Wide open. Wide open.
Johnson.
Wide open.
Bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Let's go. Let's get it.
What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards.
Might block
One with
this nigga.
Sanders.
Let's go, Perry.
A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be second and goal
Well, we
coming
do
up.
beast mode
They're
on
mounting a nice drive
Beast
here.
mode.
Good chunk of yardage there again.
Beast
O-line,
mode.
they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you
Shit,
do
I'm
anything
hungry too.
but
See
run
what
the
you
ball
over there eating.
behind us, you're crazy. They have really moved it well on this drive, and they want to finish it off the same way.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, second and goal. They'll run now with Bo Jackson.
Let's go, Paul.
Off the defender. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. You have to stay in bounds and run that clock. Coaches, that'll drive them crazy.
Sacrifice a yard or two if you have to. Just go down, inbounds, keep that clock going. It's almost like he was caring more about his fantasy stats than it was about winning the game. That has to drive a coach crazy.
And he'll take it into the end zone.
Touchdown.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And his guys find a way
Can we
to
get our
stretch
20th
that
win
lead.
on Infamous today?
And we know they won't get their names in the stat sheet, but the offensive line has to get all the credit for that touchdown run. Tremendous job of blocking, paving the way for the 6 points.
Janikowski adds the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Alex Barkley. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
2nd and 11 now. Looking to throw. Rodgers. And finding Davis here, the tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap
good
the ball.
defense.
Johnson was the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Here's Rodgers on 3rd down. Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Damn right, I'm all over.
And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. If they had designs of...
Uh-oh. Nigga quit, see me? Gotta go back to another. Oh yeah. You figure it out. Game over, man. Quick. Oh. Waiting on nothing. Really. Waiting on nothing. '50s. Yeah. Huh? What? What combo? Oh, yes, please. All right, I got this. Let's go. Let me know when you're ready, see me. Oh, yeah. Think so? Make me go get something. Oh, I have it. Sound good. Yeah, sound good. Hmm. So either put them in the little set. Dude, that add up real quick, bro. Hmm. I can imagine. Yes. on the Xbox. Got me 2 soft tacos in front of me. Gonna eat those while you figure out what you doing. We're gonna be right back. We're gonna pause for a little Oh yeah, shit, it's gone. That was good. I told that stuff. Mm. Off tacos. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Fuck you, man. Mm. What's your wide receivers looking like? What's your running back looking like? What's your quarterback looking like? What's your tight end looking like? What about your line? It's probably your offensive line. Yeah, you need a couple of 94s. You like 2 or 3 94s. Yeah. He was in here till I whooped his ass. Got a little sad. Went off the mic. That's all right. I get him. I'm full. Those two pull me up. Right. Gonna have me going to the bathroom after that. You eat that. Yeah, you should be happy to hear that.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Oh, my mic not working in the stream. What the hell?
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
There you go. Okay. Yeah. Hello. 1, 2, 1, 2.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Yeah.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2.
Their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Rodgers. On the crossing route, complete. It's Johnson. And he'll be taken down.
Let's go and beat this dude butt now.
Across midfield. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Rodgers.
Now, how he get around me? I do not know.
Knocked down and incomplete. Oh, Patrick Peterson, the shutdown corner, was there on the coverage.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior.
You'd be wondering how some players be hanging with other players and man D. They man D be like 98, but the damn speed be like 94,
so after
93.
Incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Rodgers.
Ooh, good bait, see.
Johnson, and it's intercepted. Brian Dawkins, the safety with a pick. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. First carry for the 5-time.
I forgot. I got to go back to the other defense.
He is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Watson now to throw. Flushed out right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
That's a perfect timing for your ass, nigga.
Famer with a pick, and he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception.
He on the phone, so I got to get him right now.
It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Going right side, and that's complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the
All right,
football.
Simi, come on, let's go. Let's get it.
Inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result.
Let's get it.
Now here's a deep shot that's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one covers 29 yards. First down. On 1st down, Barkley. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Rodgers toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Rodgers.
Nobody
Go
open.
down. He sacked back at the 24. That was J.J. Watt getting in there and getting him to the ground.
We always talk about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal.
That was crazy.
Huge with the play he just made.
You know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
On 2nd and 9, Watson, he'll buy some time right. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch.
Yeah, you shouldn't let that pass get by.
Not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and
That
well-being.
user got to do some work,
He had
man.
no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it? No, he didn't. They'll run on first down. Tomlinson. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Second and 11. Watson. And he hits the tight end. It's Davis. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Here's Watson.
Good stop. Good stop, fellas. Good stop.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They're running. Tomlinson. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Out of the gun, they hand to Foster. And a short gain down to about the 33.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. A shotgun snap for Watson, being chased out left. He takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Cooper was the intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
But we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open.
What you gonna do about it?
Time they hit him and force that incompletion.
Oh, give me that! That's right, perfect timing, nigga.
Picked up by the former USC man, Taylor Mays. And they are going to take over right there at the 22.
I said Neil.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it.
I could say Neil.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Yo, kids watching.
2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
Have you watched Good Fox lately?
Coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will
have you watched Good Fox lately?
Of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's
you talking about the way I fuss and cuss?
We need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
And he'll be taken down.
I'm not being a follower. I'm being me.
Midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Because you worried about how I cuss, but you ain't worried about the white man cuss. Well, help me out by watching the damn stream, nigga. That's how you gonna help me. That's how you gonna help me. No, you're not. I'm banned.
Inside the 35-yard line. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a first down. From the gun.
Nah.
Rodgers. It's complete. He dials up Davis once more. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Ain't giving it up this time.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On the run, it's Barkley.
Number the word.
Will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Need to be at least by 7.
On the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short. Now Saquon Barkley, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Now another timeout called for by the offense.
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
With 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Even we getting in that end zone. I don't care what you say.
So 2nd and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now a signal in the timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
Really? Okay.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders.
Fuck!
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this second half.
Oh, we get the ball back.
Seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score.
We're going to be through with it in a minute. Don't try you.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And maybe time for this offense to really hit the reset button. They were shut out in the first half, but still, they're right in this game.
They certainly are. What I like about it is that you actually continue to play. You know, you just find a way to make a few plays yourself, and you noted it. Right there on the border in this game, they're not that far off. Just got to find a play or two, and they could be very happy at that point.
Tomlinson again.
No edge.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
On 2nd and 9, Watson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if you have an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the 3rd quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes
so
the
did you get to a 94?
For the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They run with LT. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Here's Watson. This gets caught with the 7-yard line.
Boy.
And the Texans are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll run. Tomlinson able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
What you worrying about that for?
Second and goal from the 1. Watson off play action.
Good shit, see.
Looking in.
Damn, he wasn't in bounds. Yeah.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the
Hell
ball.
yeah,
But
you could've.
surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
About a half yard from the end zone, third and goal.
You got a few.
Well, they
Got
hit him
something
in
for
the
that.
backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, we saw a lot of negative
Right,
plays that
might
resulted
make
in
it.
plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And
Yeah,
that
you might
trend is
make it.
continuing here.
Okay, we'll try it. That's what I thought.
Now Morton Anderson for the field goal try. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. The Hall of Famer's kick is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So they come away from this opening drive of the third quarter with
That's
only 3,
what
but
I
it does draw
thought.
them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job one, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
Are you in the chat,
And he
Michael?
returns this to the 22. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, we've seen almost 3 full quarters now, and neither offense can really get it going. Neither has hit the end zone, and neither side seemingly can make that big play.
But the game hasn't been devoid of action because
He's
these two
playing hard that
defenses,
time.
they've taken over and they've slugged it out. But I think you're exactly right. We're at that stage of the game
Real
now
hard.
where one of these offenses, if they make a big play, that could be the difference.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the third quarter from Detroit. Throwing again. Rodgers. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Oh, Patrick Peterson, the shutdown corner, was there on the coverage.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. And going deep
The
for
defense he
Hill.
was in last time.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 78 yards. And his guys have taken the lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Janikowski good with the extra point, and the lead is now 10-3. Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like
This shit ain't Ron.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept
see me doing
it
audibles and shit. Look at him.
And that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Now Watson. Out to his left. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
They run on first down with Jackson, and the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36.
Fourth quarter. Put your 4 fingers up in the chat.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw, Watson. Rolling to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds, but
he's about to throw it.
The 45. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. This is Tomlinson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll try the air now with Watson, escaping the pressure right. Completes it right side to Cooper. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 15 yards on the play, first down. From the gun, here's Watson. Steps away to his left. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Oh, wow.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
They'll try one for it, 1st and goal. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Now it's Watson. They set up the screen LT. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
Had to do something.
That'll wind up going for a loss of 4.
Tick tock, tick
That's going
tock.
to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. Watson now to throw. And that is incomplete. Well, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone. Buying time. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by the Hall of Famer running up.
I didn't even see if it came up. I know the man was there for the pick.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
Keep taking your stakes in the 4th quarter. Keep telling you that.
Offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out.
In the 4th quarter, yeah.
Plays. You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
It was who?
Rodgers looking to throw. He's going to have the 1st down past the 20. And they will finally get him down to the 27-yard line. That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points
DJ Khaled your ass, nigga.
Applied here, didn't it?
That almost like opened up a old school football, low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you?
I
loved
did.
The defenses.
I certainly did. Brought back the images of the game of old.
Another one. That'd be something good to put on tonight. That's sweet. Nah, it wasn't that much. Michael just well. Oh, infamous corner something. That's what I'm playing, some weekend league. Really? Really dope. Really dope. Really dope. Really dope.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Barkley. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage.
Yo, yo.
Desmond Trufant there making the tackle. On 2nd and 15 now. Rodgers. He's got a man. Complete. 20. 10. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Davis. An 80-yard touchdown. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. And that one obviously worked out, but it's one where you kind of hold your breath because he was sitting there waiting to take a hit as he threw that ball downfield.
And this is the NFL. You're going to be tested a lot as a guy throwing the football. Will you stand in there, take the hit, and deliver downfield? And when you do it consistently, your offensive line loves you, your receivers love you. Everyone does their job to the utmost because they have that kind of confidence in you, and they know that you've shown some toughness, and that's what he exhibited there.
But your body hates you.
No, your body's not real thrilled about the whole thing, but ice packs all around for the QB.
He was trying to get it to Steve Smith that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
Joe Montana on 2nd down. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Operating out of the gun, here's Montana, eluding the pressure right. He's got it complete to Gronkowski.
Serious.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming.
Risky.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. They will look to throw. Montana. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They go play action with Montana sliding out of the pocket. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Shotgun. Here's Montana. He's going deep for Brown. And it'll be
good defense.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. Going to try to throw for it with Montana. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
Thank you, Super.
from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. James. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Montana to throw.
Give me that. Bait it. Bait it.
Picked up by a former Niner legend in Ronnie Lott.
Bait it.
Off to the races, down the right side.
Wait till you see this play, Super.
Now this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
On 2nd down, it's James, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
This defense is really flowing
Yes,
around.
everybody having a hard
They've
time
gotten to the
quitting
ball
today.
carrier before they can really get started. Offense
They
got to
just
come
see
up
that
with
they're
something
losing,
else in
especially.
order to try and get this running game going.
He's going deep for Brown. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up on a former
They quit now.
Deion Sanders.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And it's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. Johnson the intended target, and now it's 2nd down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Well, the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 23 yards the pickup there. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And going deep for Hill. It's caught at the 10. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A big play there. 44 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run with Sanders. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to...
Gotta see it, Dan.
This one in for a touchdown.
Here has conceded. Sound like me.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. This time Jackson will throw it, rolling to his right. He's going to keep it again. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 15 yards on the play, first down. Jackson. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays. They go back to the ground with Jones. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and making sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
Play action. It's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and
just
get him
a matter of time?
And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. From the gun, Jackson. Flushed out right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Just a matter of time.
Target, T.J. Hawkinson, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
3rd and goal, Jackson. Forced out to his left. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Let's see you get past this one. Same defense.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. Flush to his right. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. A 3-yard touchdown pass as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
That is a play that you just do not see very often. Maybe a couple times a year, the blocked extra point return for 2.
You can't afford to give anyone a free run at the kicker. Oftentimes, he's going to bounce off his hands or chest and head the other direction.
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley.
Let's go, Barkley. Let's go, Barkley. Let's go.
And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A tremendous play there from Saquon Barkley. Give him 52 yards on the ground. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Now on 2nd and 13, Rodgers. This will be caught inside the 10. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
Let him know, let him know. Whip. Watch the whip.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And it's caught. Touchdown. From 6 yards away. And his guy's now just a 2-point conversion away from tying us up.
As the offense went on the field to start their last drive, you know they discussed in the huddle. Hey, if we put one in the end zone here, we've put ourselves in a position to start making a comeback.
A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down into those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys.
Trying to get some of these weekend league games in. I can play. I ain't no problem.
To get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Escaping the pressure right. Thrown across his body and it's intercepted.
Let's go with that 92 speed meals. Quick.
And he will take this one home.
He takes some notes.
Touchdown.
Over here.
Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, some.
Why are they on the that mud power him up. See, we thought he had that game. That shit made me laugh. So. Woo-wee. It was a great game. Damn. That deep? Deep. That's deep.
On first down, Rodgers. And he's got his target. It's Vernon Davis. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
That's deep.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Night Train Lane. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
Brandon, I'm not going to tell him that you called him old in our pregame meeting, but this guy has been around a long time. If there's a trick in the book, he knows it. He probably even wrote a few chapters, and this is what he's always had, and that's a nose for the football. He's able to come away here with the interception.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48.
They got to play fake on the whole offense.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run it with Jacobs. And he gets it down to the 32. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. On play action, Allen. Eluding the pressure right, and that's incomplete.
They put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. He is going to find Hill here. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
We'll take that. User.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football.
Now we got to go up against this damn
Charles,
blitz
not only
shit.
is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the 2nd half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them. But from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because they only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
And he's taken down but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and 9.
I don't know. I'm gonna talk to him. My wife talked to us, her cousin.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And he hits the tight end. It's Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Oh, yeah. I planned on doing
No
that.
score after one on EA Sports.
Your wife and my wife gonna get along, I got a feeling.
On first down, it's Sanders. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Here's Sanders. And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 34. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
First down carry by Sanders, well defensed as they'll hold him to just a couple. Second down coming up. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Throwing on second and 8. Rodgers into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his game is a bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
I'll take that.
Team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer.
Icky. Sicky. Dick pick.
That's what it is, baby. That's what he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. A first down and more for Jacobs as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd and 1, Allen. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That time usually develops.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Again, they'll throw with Allen. He'll buy some time right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Hit the intended receiver once again, but it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. A final shot before half for Allen. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. Anderson's kick is good.
Be loud.
We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He completes it to Julio Jones. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Allen to throw once more. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Deion Sanders. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Knowing somebody start hitting you
just
real
a yard
hard
on the
and
first
stuff.
down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Using people, running real fast with them and stuff, hitting you hard.
On play action.
Oh, yeah, they be mad,
Rodgers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Oh, my God. Aaron, you threw it right to him, man. Come on.
Picked up by Night Train Lane. There he goes left side. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays, but you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers.
Get the fuck out of here. Oh my God. You gotta be kidding me, man. Wow. That's crazy.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender. From there, he doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Now to try to add the extra point, the lefty Anderson. It's good to make it 17-7.
That's crazy. Guy got 2 touchdowns just like
back
that.
Out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And now we'll hook up downfield on 2nd down.
Oh, yeah.
In for the touchdown. Vernon Davis. 68 yards. And his guys have made this a 1-score game now. When they drew
That
that
was
up, I don't think they envisioned
crazy.
it
How
ending
he
in a
tipped that
house
ball
score.
into
But
his
he got
man
it to go
hand.
all the way home.
Really impressive.
Took it back
for
for
the
a
catch,
pick
wasn't it?
6.
That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Let me go and get 2 touchdowns like he did real quick.
Interception. Are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Jacobs now. Strong run, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
I'm from Detroit. I live in Ohio, but I'm from Detroit.
Here's Allen. Flushed out right. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo 1st down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result,
Where you from,
we'll call this
Aldrin?
play significant.
They'll run on 1st down. Jacobs. And past the 35,
past
dropped
me.
a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. Back now
This guy
at
can
Ford
pass
Field.
me.
It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal
No
separating
way he
these
should
two
be getting
teams
past me.
as we get set for
No
the 4th
way.
quarter. On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game.
Ooh, that was a wicked play.
He was looking for
Nobody was on him, and I'm playing man to man.
Third down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Throwing is Allen on third. And that is incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And this will split the
He's still in
uprights.
this
It's
game,
right
though.
down the middle, and they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles
Still
on that
in
side
this
of the
game.
field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
Right over the shoulders.
So that is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Rodgers now on first down. And finding Davis here, the tight end. 7 yards, the pickup there. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling him almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long.
Let's get it.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm gonna keep
Oh, he fucking lurked me.
Crusher there as it's
That was a good lurk. Good lurk.
Off at the 15, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Good lurk. Nothing I can do about that one.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Allen to throw. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Now defensively here, we're going to get a timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he's going to have a Bills first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
We're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Running is Jacobs. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. So Allen's going to look to throw. And boy, that one drops incomplete. But if he was
needed that.
Sooner, it may have been a
We needed that.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
That hurt.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard
That
or two
hurt.
shy of the 40. It'll go as a gain of 12, and that should just about wrap this one up.
That hurt.
On first down, it's Jacobs. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout As the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. The last run got a couple.
A
Here's
big
second
mistake
and 8.
by him. He make a big old mistake.
Now Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And finding the tight end Hooper. The reception good for 7.
He's still trying to run
It's third
plays.
down.
He could have easily lost this game.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the...
Treat myself to a few packs. All the packs in there. Right. Yeah, one hit. He can get a goal. Yeah. Oh. Might get lucky. Attention. 86. Oh, cool. Other legend. 87 Dion. Started with about 40 something K. Definitely not. Well, we got 7 wins so far on weekend. 7 games left. See me on Instagram, man. Turn that on. Oh, I got it. Take that. Actually, her.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over into their territory.
Got nothing else to do.
But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
I will keep it tight.
With the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach. That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. To throw on second down, Steve McNair. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. McNair. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Right back to him for 10 more and a first. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as he'll go from the 47 now on first down. Now the first carry for Bush. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Gonna come out with that formation the whole game.
They almost had it. The big D lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally, I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. To throw, McNair. This is Johnson, he's got it. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down. Here's McNair. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And let's face it, what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Got nothing. Got nothing. Tighten down. There you go.
Bring him over again so I can be on it.
Now McNair.
Yeah.
Coverage, and it's intercepted. The Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott picks it. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. You're going. Shit. Check 31.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And they'll get him down up past the 15. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Watch tight end. Hey.
Here's Rodgers. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That'll be a gain of 15 yards, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
We needed to grab and go.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. We're scoreless after one. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
This should be interesting.
Throwing is Rodgers. And he's got his target. It's Vernon Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now Saquon Barkley.
Go Saquon. Let's go Saquon.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
From the 39, Rodgers. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 26. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Move him out the way.
Throwing on first down
Lock
is
him.
Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Gonzalez. And he will take it in for the touchdown. Tony Gonzalez, 26 yards, as his guys are on the board first here tonight.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but we all also told him.
In trouble, and he's taken down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
552, 552.
Now McNair. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Blitz.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Right here, guys.
Throwing on 3rd and long. McNair going deep for
I'll
Hill.
take that.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. What a great start. You get the points on the first drive of the game. Now here you get an interception. Look to add to your lead.
And I just wonder about the strategy we saw coming right back at them. Yeah, they're down, but I felt like they were pressing it too much. They didn't need to play catch-up this early in the game, and it ended up costing them.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position,
him up again.
A real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Last time.
Rodgers gonna throw. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Micah Hyde. The 30. The 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure.
Accelerating, and off he goes.
That's right, baby. It's all me.
Tyreek Hill, 75 yards. And his guys have taken the lead. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive.
Push that middle button.
75 yards, and they find the
middle white button.
Don't you get the sense that
go to your picture
behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage
and then
of?
it should say my subscriptions and my
calling
account.
it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Oh, you got time.
On second down now, it's Bush. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. A final shot before break. McNair.
Oh my goodness!
Pulls it in.
Punk ass low pass.
Out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15.
Keep giving it to him. Come on, keep giving it to him. Let's go.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
I got you. 26, Mike. 26.
Now Rodgers. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Aaron Donald, his second sack of the night.
And that's his second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now it's Barkley, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 71 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, That meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Janikowski on for the extra point.